Well, today we're doing something very exciting. Got my wife's 2011 Dodge diesel 4x4 truck that the air conditioning and heating vents aren't working properly. All the air is coming out of the floors. Nothing will come out of the vents here. I'm suspecting that there's some plastic gears down inside here that are stripped and are not allowing the vent to change, flop around inside there, since there's no vacuum, I believe, vacuum operating the system. It's all done by gears and little motors. So I'm going to tear into this dash and we're going to see what's going on, and hopefully this video will help you out at home with yours if you have the same problem. There's a lot of videos out there for olders, but since this is a newer one, we're gonna tackle this adventure together and see if we can't get it taken care of. Here we go. First thing you have to do is you have to get this little piece off the top of the dash up here, because we have to take this center console out right here, and there's a couple of Phillips screws up there, so we're going to go ahead and take that out. Okay, got the right tool. Now here we go. Gonna take this apart. Get this little cover off here around your electric plug if you have that feature in your truck. Because there's a little screw inside there that holds it on. Then on the back we have the electrical connectors that are in here that plug in to the dash, so you have to remove these little connectors out so you can remove this whole dash section. They just pop off. You just kind of squeeze and push on these things. These are the snap plugs that you remove to get your dash undone, and they're very easy to take apart and almost impossible to not get them back in the same spot. They're very easy to take apart. It's like this plug right here. You push a little tab down and move this plastic piece up this way, and it pulls right out. Same thing with these other ones. You push a little tab with your finger, and they come right out. And they'll only go back into their same spot. So you can't get them messed up. You can't get them one plug into the wrong spot. They'll only go back into the spot they came out of, so you don't ever have to worry about that. Remove the little hold-in connectors. It's kind of an easy put back in. So dash is off. Now we have to get this plastic section out of here, and I don't know how well you can see in the camera here, but we have some bolts. We got, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 holding this section in here, because underneath this is where we want to get to with the gears for the vent pipe, the vents. to try to get this bottom piece off and around here. This just snaps off. It's the bottom part of from around the dash. It's just got little clips there that just snaps on off, and just be careful you don't break them. They are plastic. Okay, we got a couple of bolts in down here holding it in on the bottom also. So we got to get those out. So we got the one side out. And it looks like we can go around to the other side. Take the other, by the way, it's 7mm, which are the little screw type bolt things that hold them in. So we got those out. And there we go. Got this center out here now. And these are the little, see if we can zero in here a little bit. These are the little gearboxes down here. There's a couple of them down here that actuate the vents in here. So we're going to go ahead and take these off and see if we can figure out what's going on here. If there's a gear stripped or whatever the case may be. My understanding is these are plastic gears. So we're going to give it a try and see what happens. And they look like they're pretty much okay. I don't see any broken gears. Just wondering if the little actuator motor is okay. Might try putting some 12 volts to this little motor here and seeing what we have, if I don't find anything wrong with this next one over here. That will be the next deal. So let's take out gear number 2. Make sure this is spinning. See, this is what you can hear it flopping. This little thing here just moves a bit. It just moves it a tiny bit just so it can turn on. Okay, we got little motor assembly number 2 taken apart. Not seeing any broken gears. Looks like everything is okay. See if there's any wear pattern on this gear. So I think I'm gonna put some power to these things and see if they got any, if they're moving. Okay, I think I got all of the controls hooked up here. So let's give it a try, see what's going on, if these motors are turning. Okay, that one worked, that one turned. Well, it appears that we had one of these motors that was bad. I ended up putting some 12 volt to it and checking it, and this servo motor right here was bad, so we had to go down and get another one of those motors and put it in. I've plugged the dash back in, checked everything. All the vents are coming out where they should be, the air is coming out where it should be, so right now we're all good, we're working, everything is where it's at. So if you try this on your own, it's not that difficult. I am not a Dodge mechanic. I have never done this before on this Dodge truck, never taken this apart. It's really not that difficult. It's actually, I wouldn't say easy for the novice, but I have a little bit of mechanical background, building race motors and things like that, but not getting into the electrical and stuff like on this Dodge truck. So I would say if you're an intermediate type of mechanic, that you could probably tackle this job on your own in your driveway. It's taken me probably about an hour to do this, but not counting the time having to go down to Dodge to get the part. So hopefully this helps you out. We're just going to reverse the we're going to reverse the process and put everything back together the same way it came apart, and everything should be good, and then we'll give it a test. Okay, we're running a test. Airflow is very nice out of the vents now. See if we can get it to come down on the floor. Switching it to floor. Air's coming out nice on the floor now. See if we can get it to come out. Got good air coming out of the defrost. Everything's working the way it should. Back to the out vent. Very nice. Very, very good. Happy with it. Let's turn the AC off. Let the truck heat up a little bit. Make sure the heater vents are working. Turn this up. Got some nice heat coming out. Turn this up on high. Got heat out of the bottom. Got heat out down there, down by my feet. And we got heat out of there. Well, it looks like the project is complete. Got this Dodge back to the heater working on it and the air conditioning working. Probably saved, I'm just guessing, $500–600 from taking it to the Dodge dealership for an hour's worth of work. You know, parts, inexpensive parts, $50–60, you know, wasn't too much. So I would say do this yourself if you're able to. If you don't think you can do it, then don't tackle it. You know, if there's any question in your mind, but there's like 6 or 7 screws that hold this whole dash on there. You have these Molex plugs that come apart. You got the little servo motors down there. You do not have to take them apart if you don't want. You can just unscrew them, take them off, put some power to it, see if they move. If they don't move, then you know that's the one that you have a problem with. If you're not comfortable, the gears are self-explanatory the way they go back in there, so you don't have to worry about that. And look for further tapes that we may make on repair and paint from Random Life. If you like this, I have other things on my channel. It's Random Life, and that's RAMDAMLIFE, Random Life. And hopefully we can hook you up with some other things. We also do heating and air conditioning on homes and racing and various things like that. So we'll see where this will take us. Thank you very much.